I'm Ron Stark. Many people know me as the voice of the Inland Empire. And several months ago, I had one of the owners, Nick, on the show talking as an expert about the various options that men have for hair replacement, both surgical, non-surgical, and preventative. And I was so impressed with what he had to say, I decided to take the leap. I'm a little nervous about this because I've had this for a very long time. And I think with Nick's and his partner Tuck and some help from their company Dermatex, we may just find a whole new me. Let's go in and check it out. Hey, Nick.
Ron, it's really good to see you.
Good to see you again, my friend. I gotta tell you, I'm a little nervous about this.
I know you are, but there's nothing to be nervous about. I want you to meet my partner, Tuck, who's going to be doing the design for you.
Nick told me a lot about you.
I'm excited about meeting you, and,
This will be fun.
and what do we do now?
Come on in.
Right.
Okay. Nick, Tuck, I gotta tell you, it was no small feat to get me here. I'm a little nervous about this, but after Nick, you and I had our multiple discussions about this process for my TV show, it really got me thinking. I did my own research too. Based on our discussions, I looked into the surgical hair replacement, and you know, the whole surgery thing is just not for me. Plus, I've had some friends that have done it, and initially they were happy, but over time they kind of became dissatisfied. And you guys, Nick had mentioned to me that that's not uncommon.
No, but it's right for some people. It's not right for others. I've probably spoken to over 1,000 people that had transplants previously, and they came to us because they just weren't completely satisfied.
You know, like I told you, Ron, I started off with hair transplants years ago, and they really worked well for me for 4 to 5 years. But as my area got larger on top and the donor area got smaller, I realized it wasn't going to be a permanent solution. So.
And then I know for people that are just starting to lose their hair, you've got a laser therapy that could possibly prevent having to make that decision either way.
Well, that's more for somebody in the beginning stages of hair loss, not for somebody with advanced hair loss, but in the beginning. I mean, laser can stop the hair loss, and it can re-energize miniaturized hairs, and we see great results with it. But it has its limitations. Again, it's for somebody in the beginning, a man or woman in the beginning stages of hair loss.
So I figured for me, I had some options. I could just choose to continue to have this big gaping bald spot on the top of my head.
Bad idea.
I could go with surgical hair replacement, which doesn't really sound like my cup of tea. Or I could go with non-surgical hair replacement. The laser, 10 years ago, maybe that might have helped me, but today it might tickle, but it's not going to probably do me a lot of good.
Correct.
So I made the decision. I'm a little nervous. I'm here. What happens next?
Ron, don't be. I know you're nervous, and you've thought about this for a long time. I first got involved in this 26 years ago as Nick's client, and then I became owner with him, and so it's kind of changed my life, over time.
And you both had, first time we met Nick, Marco, our videographer and editor, and I had a debate, and we both agreed that he hadn't had the procedure done. And I would have guessed the same about you, but I would be equally as wrong, wouldn't I?
Correct. We don't want you to be nervous. We have over 60 years experience between us. So we have some of the most experience of anyone in the country. So you're going to look great, and we're going to get you through your nervousness, and people are going to tell you look great.
Ron, the best thing that I can tell you is there's never been a better time to do this. The technology is here now. We have clients that you can comb your hair back, slick your hair back. I mean, the technology is here. It's like comparing a smartphone with a rotary phone. It's a great time to do this.
And that's what I see when I looked at your website, dermatexhair.com, and saw so many before and afters. Your ability to match the hair, that I can shower, I can swim, I can have fingers run through my hair.
Yeah.
It just seems like it's all very natural.
Yes.
Okay, so what's next?
Okay, we're going to go to the design room. We're going to match your hair. We're going to look at density. We're going to look at the color of your hair, gray percentage, and we want to match your hair perfectly, age appropriate density. So let's
right.
go.
All right,
Let's do it.
let's go. So, I'm here in the chair, not the electric chair, although in all honesty, it could be. I'm that nervous. I'm in the design room at Dermatex, waiting for Tuck to come in and do the magic that they do to make sure that the hair is a perfect match. And you know, I lost my hair a long time ago, so most people know me like this. And what's really cool is I was told if I wanted, and I'm not, but there's an option where they could actually replace it gradually and slowly, the way I lost it in the first place, and then people, for the most part, wouldn't even notice. But if those of you that know me, I'm all in on this one. So we're gonna do the full replacement, and they're gonna come in and measure and get hair samples and do everything they need to do. So when this is all said and done, I'll know I got a pass on that electric chair.
Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take samples of your hair. What we're looking for there, we're looking for texture. Again, we're looking for color or colors. A lot of people have multicolors in their hair. We want to look at gray percentages in different areas. So we're going to do all that. I've looked at density already. You have a good density, so this is going to work out awesome. So I'm going to take a sample here. I'm not going to give you a haircut. Don't worry, no big.
Oh wait,
gouges
I
or
come here to get more hair and you're taking some away.
Oh, you know.
This doesn't seem right.
There it goes. You don't know what's going to happen. Okay, so that was sample from your area here, kind of right on the side. You have a little less gray in the back, so we want to get a sample back here also, because we want to do the exact percentages in each area that would be right for you.
Okay, you take enough samples, I won't have any gray.
You have enough hair, so that's good. So now what we've done the mold, we've done the sample. Now I'm going to spend a few hours doing design on this.
Okay.
And then we're going to see you in here in a couple weeks, and we're going to see more hair with you.
And when I leave, I'll have a full head of hair.
Well, a hair that's balanced with what's right for you.
Okay.
Okay. And so you can decide on style. We can do any style that we want to do. We're going to do density, which is going to be appropriate for you. Have you thought about style at all?
Not really.
That's fine. Most people don't know. Once you have more hair on the top of your head, it's just like having more hair. We're just going to cut your hair
All right.
in style. Or
In style.
In some cases, not style.
Well, let's put me in style.
All right, cool.
All right. So I'll see you guys again in a couple of weeks.
I'm looking forward to it. Should be fun.
And in a couple of weeks, you'll all be seeing a whole new me. Don't go away.